This is one of our best lessons yet. We take Stu from not wanting to use his driver to actually gaining 40 yards longer and so much more consistent.
Yes, and we did this with 3 very simple tips that can massively help your driving too. Check this out.
Great lesson.
Welcome to the channel. You've joined us on the 14th tee here at the Asprey. Now, if you want to improve your driver consistency, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yes, definitely. If you enjoyed this video, then you're going to love our coaching plan, Total Driving. Me and Pierce have created this structure to help you become more consistent. Don't continue to struggle off the tee. Check out this process. It will make you better. Thousands of our members have seen the benefits. So if we can get you more consistent with this, you used to slice it.
Yep.
You've done one of our programs, turn your slice into a draw. Now you've turned the slice into a hook. Okay, so now you've seen us to straighten it out again. Okay, well look, we've seen you hit a few shots to warm up. Let's just get you warmed up again.
Okay.
Let's hit a few shots and we'll take a look and go from there. It's a really nice golf swing for 2 years. Not been playing that long, but I think we see a lot of the members of our program, we always see that they develop this
absolutely
decent
good golf
swing. Nice.
Nice.
There's that draw. And that's all right, isn't it? That's left side of the fairway. It's perfect on the 14th here at the Asprey.
Yep.
But the bad one would turn more into that hook.
It would turn more into the hook.
Okay. So there's a good example, yeah?
Yeah, so that's what it typically does.
Yeah, I hate hitting that shot as well. Anything that's curving left for me, I really don't like hitting those. The first thing we're going to do, which is the first thing we're going to change, and we see this a lot, to be fair, don't we? You know, a lot of the people who come for coaching with us, all I'm going to do is just drop some alignment sticks down. Because this is really important for when we make a change today. Let me know when these are parallel. Do they look parallel?
They look parallel, yeah.
Okay, just come and take a step back and just notice where they're pointing now for us.
Not at the bunker.
Not at the bunker. So the bunker's our target. They are, how many yards right of the target are they? So this one here?
You're probably 60, 70 yards.
60, 70 yards right. Now, the fact that you're aiming right is because you hook it. So we tend to aim because of our shot shape, which is perfectly fine if you're on the golf course and you're hooking it. The last thing we need you to do is aim straight. So you've done that around your ball flight. What we're going to do, I want to make sure, and this is when you practice, I want to make sure you're aiming in the right place, because then we know where the ball is going as a result of your golf swing. So all I'm going to do first of all is just get you to hit a couple of shots, squared up, and it's amazing how many people still don't practice this, but this is going to feel now that you're miles left, but I want you really parallel to both these for me. This is probably going to go left, but I want you to hit a couple more shots, and then we're going to change one thing. There we go. So that's why you would aim right, because that's obviously gone well left. Okay. Okay. The reason that you're hooking the shot is because the face is obviously closed to the path. The first thing I want to change is the grip a little bit.
Okay.
I think the swing is really nice. There's a couple of things that we'd like to change in the swing, but I want to make sure that the face is less closed to the path. So if you just take your normal setup, and because Stu's been through our turn your slice into a draw program, there's certain things that he's done in there that he might have just overdone a little bit. So what I'm going to do, keep that hand on for me. If you open this up here, I want to make sure that this hand is a little bit more in the fingers.
Okay.
So that's going to feel a little weak to you. As if it's almost you're not holding that much. But when we get the right hand a little too much underneath the club, this right hand like this, it'll want to close the face down at impact.
Okay.
So for us here, I want to see that the club is more in the fingers and the right thumb is more over to the left.
Okay.
You can see how that there is in the fingers there. When we go too much under, it's going to want to shut the face down.
Okay.
This is something for me that if you're hooking the golf ball, look at the trail hand. So the right-handed golfer, look at that right hand. If it's too far round, that for me tends to hook it more than worrying about the left one. So watch that right hand if you're hooking it to the left.
Pads with my fingers,
There we go. So instead of going under, I want you to go on the side. Feel different?
Yep.
Perfect. So we've instead of going underneath like this, which a lot of people do, we're actually going on the side of the club, which puts that right hand in that neutral position here, which changes the relationship with the face.
Okay.
So notice how just here we're going through the simple things, alignment, grip. We're not going into the complexities of the golf swing. The basics are the first things that we need to check. Okay, hold it there for me. Good. Keep that one there. Open your hand up for us. Relax the pressure in the hand. There you go. Now, feel the difference there?
Yep.
Feels so weird, yeah?
It's really, it's right in the tips of your fingers.
Right in the tips of the fingers, good. Okay, don't change that. Let's hit the shot. Okay.
But at the heel.
At the heel,
But
yeah.
okay.
It's the first fade you've hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
I'll take that.
Now just notice then, Stu, 3 shots you've hit since changing the grip, not one has hooked.
No.
So straight away, look, you can see how we've changed the aim, we've changed the grip, and those last 3 shots have been reasonably straight. There's been hardly any curve on those shots. But what we're going to do in a moment is sort of look at the longer term things that we can really help you with your golf swing moving forward. So just come in actually a little bit closer here, and I just want to show you the grip so you get a good look at this. So do me a favour, show me your old grip. So there you go. So you can see the right hand is very much underneath. Now if you take it off and go from the side, we're going on the side of the club, and now we've got really in the fingers, and we've got this V and thumb here up to the right shoulder. Again, loose feeling for Stu. Oh.
End of lesson.
I mean, absolute. Where's that finished?
Better way.
In line with the bunker?
In line with the bunker, yeah.
So we've just hit it exactly where we wanted to, and we haven't even changed the golf swing yet.
No, perfect.
Yeah, very nice. What do you think of the height difference on that one?
It just feels a lot better. It just feels more, it actually feels more comfortable. The grip feels weird in itself, but the swing feels better.
Good.
That's a perfect draw.
Should we finish?
Yeah.
We're not finishing, because what we're going to do is, the key thing now, there's things in your golf swing that you can continue to move forward with. Mm-hmm. Those are the simple wins that will make a massive difference. They are long-term fixes as well. But let's take a look at Stu's golf swing here. So from the front on, 2 things that we're going to look at. The first thing is just the length of the golf swing. There's a lot of angles created with the left arm and the wrists. Mm-hmm. And when we do this, when we create a lot of angles, it's very hard to use the body in a good way. We have to sort of stall the body and let the hands work. And you mentioned this sort of arms bunching up and the chicken wing. Yeah. A lot of that is because we get too much angle and go a little bit long.
Okay.
So the first thing we're actually going to do is create more of a short, wider backswing. Okay. The body's doing a great job. If we want to create a slightly shorter, wider backswing.
Okay.
But these are the long-term things now that Stu can do on past this that will really make, Stu mentioned consistency. When there's a long swing and a lot of arms going on, the consistency is always a little bit harder.
Sorry, I need to actually just say as well, the last drive went 240 yards.
Oh, nice.
The best one before was 201.
Okay.
So 40 yards longer. Okay, so just stand
slightly
just in the front of me there, Stu, actually. And I'll just explain what's going on really. So as you move the body really well, but what we get is there's a lot of angles between the club and the arm here, and the club goes a long way. When that goes a long way, we can't really use the body and drive and get this consistency, because we've got to try and catch these up. So what we'd like to see today from you is, as we swing back, we'd like to see a little bit of a wider, shorter backswing where there's less angles. This right arm is going to be a little bit more away from the body, and then we can start to move and sort of work everything more in sync. So let's jump in. I want to take you through some feels.
Do you know what the funny thing was? When Stu came over here, then he had his right hand on the golf club still, and he wasn't going to take it off. I was going to go, you're about to take the hand off, come on.
That's it. I'd say you've got to drive home today one-handed with a neutral right-hand grip. Okay, so do me a favour, let's swing to the top for me and stop. Okay, good. So what I want to see from you is, we're just going to push the arms out towards me now. There you go. This is where your top of your backswing should be. Shorter, wider, you've still made a great pivot, but now we've got the shorter, wider swing. Feel different?
Yeah.
Good. And you'll hear a lot of people talk, we need a straight left arm, but we can have a straight left arm without being sort of tight and really gripping it to death. Keep everything soft and just feel as if we can rotate slow. Good. There you are.
Okay.
That's where we need to be. So you can see that how much shorter the golf swing is, but you've still created a full turn there, which is the important thing. Recommend doing this using a mirror in front of you.
Yep.
Do some swings, have a look at where you're going. You want to see the club a little shorter parallel, and we want to see a little bit less of this sort of wrist set really. Okay, let's do a couple of swings. Nice and slow, just so you feel it. So back and through. Very nice. Good. That's nice. Now this is the way it becomes a little harder. The grip change that we've done, bang, instant results. But now we put in some thoughts in there. This is actually going to be a little bit harder. I don't expect to see as instant results as this. This is going to take a little bit of time to work into his game and actually progress with it. But this is more of a long-term thing for him to take to the range now. It feels, again, it's going to feel strange, but Bit wider stance, let's get the lower body nice and strong. Did I say it wouldn't produce instant results?
Still in the air, and it hits the ground.
Okay.
Wow.
Not good. I like that. Happy with that.
I mean, that was just so good. I didn't expect you to do it that well so far. Straight away, look, Stu's going straight back to the golf ball. Now this is where we want to ignore the golf ball and take our time and go, right, what do we want to feel? So stand to the side of that, and now I want you to go through a feeling and a routine that enables you to feel what you want. So you've got the grip, excellent, and now we've got just a slow backswing, hold it, good. I don't mind you even stopping and feeling there, good. So there's your backswing. Come back to start again now, without the ball. Now put it into a motion, blend it all into one move. I like this, so I really like this. If we're working on a certain point in the golf swing, if you're working on a certain point, I quite like it, certainly in the backswing, I quite like it if we can sort of swing, stop, feel where we want to be, start again, and then actually blend it into a move so we can start to feel what it's like in that motion. Okay, still a really, really nice shot, no hook at all. A little long on that one. We went back to the old swing a little bit, but this is where it's, like I say, this will take time to settle in. Oof. Hold it there, don't move. Right, don't move at all. Now, the first few shots that we hit today, and we'll put the first few shots on as a replacement. You mentioned earlier you don't think you were finishing on your back foot.
Yep.
How have you finished there?
On my front.
On your front. Have we worked on that?
No.
No. This is the beauty of changing the right things. We change the alignment, we change the grip, and now Stu's finishing here without even having to think. If you look back at the earlier one, Stu's here.
Yep.
The actual weight goes this way, and that's the difference of just changing the alignments. I mean, that was just an absolute beauty.
Yep. Awesome work from Stu. Don't forget, if you want to change your driving forever, take advantage of Total Driving, click the link down in the description, and we'll see you next week.
Well done, Stu. Amazing work that was.
Thank you.
Amazing work.
Really good.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.